I asked a question. Did you enjoy Euphoria season 3, episode 1? 74% of you guys said no. Okay. Okay. I I will answer it as well. I am with you. I am the ilk. I did not enjoy uh episode 1 of season 3. What I watched last night, in a nutshell, was the normalization of pedophilia. Yeah, that's what I watched last night. Now, mind you, they're no longer in high school. It's a four year time jump. It, you didn't think it was too bad? Oh, it was bad. We disagree. Listen, Sam Levinson is a weirdo. I mean, we should have known that already if you watch The Idol. Season 2 was probably the best written season. No Angus McLeod, Eric Danes. All his scenes come later in the season. Rest in peace to both of those guys. I am no longer a fan of the character Rue. Somehow she ends up becoming a drug mule to pay off the 100 racks to Lori. The people she's drug muling for cut their dope with fentanyl. She makes a run to go run it to this other trafficker guy played by Adewale. Adewale, I forget his last name, but he's been in everything, right? So he runs like a strip club, whatever, strip clubs and trafficking, right? So one of his women OD on the dope that Rue brought to them. She's like, I didn't know they cutting it with fentanyl. I'm just a runner. So by the end of the episode, she is going to be working for, what's his name? Alamo is played by Adewale. So she's going to be working for him. I will continue to watch this train wreck. It's that bad, but this season should not have happened. The Nate Cassie dynamic has switched. Now Cassie runs the marriage because she made Nate agree to do OnlyFans because she wants to spend $50,000 for a floral arrangement for their wedding. Nate is equipment rich, cash poor. Maddie and Cassie still follow each other. I suspect that Maddie has a plan to pay Cassie back before the season ends. I'm guaranteed. I'm sure of that. I no longer care what happens to Rue. I don't care. I hope they kill her off at the end of the season. This season will go down like season 8 of Game of Thrones. It's that bad in the beginning. Sam Levinson is the sole writer. There's no writing room with him. It's just him and his thoughts. The one scene when Rue and Allie are running dope between Mexico and California, they're swallowing the balloons. One scene, the balloon pops and Allie shits herself. And here comes the dog to lick up the balloon that's hanging out of her ass and the shit. And y'all want to tell me it's not that bad? Okay, fair enough. And then you got Cassie doing all these, making a satirical, taking a satirical punch at all content creators, and she's playing a dog, and she at one point she's a baby girl, in a the pigtails and shit, whatever, the whole Lolita thing. I know it's not that bad, Sly. Okay, sure. We see things from a different lens. Let's see. Who's not coming? Who's not in season 3? The big girl Kat's not there. They wrote her character off. She's the fat girl, the best friend. She's out. She's not coming back. Um, Rue's sister not coming back. Rue's mother not coming back. Did I miss anything? Um, what's her name? The other girl that works for Hollywood now. She's a Hollywood assistant. Her and Maddie both work in Hollywood. They seem to be doing okay. Did I miss anything else? A lot of metaphorical juxtapositions between Rue, which side of the law or which side is she gonna fall in. I don't. This is a fucking train wreck. We did not need season 3. We did not need this. We did not need this. If this is what you're gonna give me, I'd rather not. Why do I want to kill off Rue? What purpose does she serve at this point? Now she's cannon fodder. It's a joke. She turned into a running joke. You've turned drug addiction into a running joke. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say there's not heroin addicts that actually fall in hard times and become drug mules. That's very true. That's very real. That shit happens. But it's so comical at this point. I'm just like, this is a joke, right? Did y'all forget how serious those first 2 seasons were? Now this shit's comedy. Now it's comedy. And I'm just like, the soul of it died with Angus MacLeod. The heart and soul, when Ashtray and Fez died, you shouldn't have killed off Ashtray on camera the way they did. That was stupid. Ashtray could have been, I don't know, something. He could have been like I think he deserved a redemption arc. Right? You didn't have to kill off Ashtray. He was one of the more popular characters on the show. But the heart and soul died with Fez, Angus MacLeod. I'm good. They even tell you that it's not good. So let's go here. Everyone's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. This is a problem. This show is a problem. Let me go here first. Let's go here first. That's not me saying it. Right? Here's what they're saying. Let's go here. The long-awaited and probably final season of Euphoria has been released. From a press tour that reeked of contractual obligation to alleged cast fallouts and Labyrinth dropping out. Yeah, the guy that does the music for the first 2 seasons, he's not coming back. He's done. He quit. Right? Okay. The general consensus that season 3 has finally crossed the boundary from daring to perverted. It's a grubby, humorless work of torture porn that's obsessed with and repulsed by sex work. Yeah, it's nothing but tits and ass throughout this entire episode. Yeah, we get it. The character Rue is gay, but goddamn, it's like now she's turned it up tenfold. When she's dancing with the strippers, like, oh yeah, I like girls. I'm like, she was never like this. She was like a shy, quiet lesbian. She didn't want people to know she was a lesbian. Now all of a sudden she's just out and proud. I'm just like, oh, this is how this works. But let's continue. The way the show handles Cassie's camgirl ambitions in particular feels baffling dated. You want to sell your body for floral arrangements? Yeah. While storylines around sugar babies and kink feel simultaneously voyeuristic and judgy. All this while also making sure Sweeney is topless by episode 2 and casting Grammy winner Rosalia as an arse-shaking, Spanglish-speaking stripper. If nothing else, Levinson is a master of contradictions. Essentially, Levinson has trapped all of his female leads in the performance or exploitation of sex work, and the camera peers and leers at them with every shot. Once beloved by Gen Z, Levinson's ultra-stylized aesthetic now feels tired and dated, while an attempt at Breaking Bad light violence borders on parody. Euphoria may still have the gloss, budget, and star power of prestige TV, but it's no longer enough to disguise what increasingly feels like the misogynistic fantasies of a creepy old man. This is Euphoria with a much wider canvas. Before, it was a slickly stylish, Instagram-friendly tale of various teenagers from a middle-class suburb in Los Angeles doing irresponsible things. Now they are in their 20s, and the terrifying expanse of adult life symbolized by the dusty desert lies ahead. But while the stage is set for more heartbreak and danger, you also sense that this show has grown up along with its ensemble. Euphoria posits a world where everyone is beautiful, but also dreadful. It is an aesthetically maximalist vision of an America that has been corrupted by capitalism turning it into a rageful, inebriated, lonely society. Everyone is unhappy. They all feel like losers, living life in and by margins. Euphoria is a generation defining show, not just for Zoomers who might find this graduation into real life uncomfortably bourgeois, but for our present moment. A vapid show about vapidity, a materialistic show about materialism. Euphoria owns its contradictions, and in this final season, it's mastered them. I highly disagree, but this is what they're saying. The show has lost its zeitgeisty edge. Euphoria has become a series with very little to say, none of it very audacious or compelling, based on the 3 episodes of 8 that HBO made available in advance. It is a strained attempt to make the closed circle of friends it follows now in their early 20s somehow the same, only different. Labyrinth's music will not be featured in season 3 of Euphoria. Hans Zimmer will serve as the sole composer. He said, I'm done with this industry. F Columbia, double F Euphoria. I'm out. Thank you and good night. X. We hover around big stars, hoping to be in their place one day like snakes, waiting to eat their owners. We walk into this industry as pure creatives that wish to share color and get turned into wolves of Wall Street, dribbling over stocks and shares. We have meaningful relationships with like-minded people and discard them as soon as a bigger opportunity arrives. Who the F said this is normal or okay to turn what I call God's noise, our music, into business transactions? I don't subscribe. Let's see. A lot of people start out with grand ambitions, but the process can easily wear you down, says Levinson after a quick golf cart ride to see a cut of episode 4 with the music placed. As a team, whether it's editorial or cinematography, we won't stop until we get the best version of something. The audience can feel it. They know whether or not you're trying. Okay. Euphoria showrunner, writer, director, and executive producer Sam Levinson says he doesn't know why Labyrinth left the show. I don't know. He's an incredible collaborator and someone who really built the foundation of the sound of Euphoria. He doesn't know. Okay. Let's see. Let's go here. Okay. Euphoria season 3 will be his final acting credit. Okay, Eric Dane. Here we go. This says it all. Okay. Jacob Elordi expressed some apprehension for the new season of Variety's Actors on Actors interview. I finished filming just recently and it's completely a different thing. Whether it works or not, I don't know. There's a chance that what I've done is not good. I'm not sure. Okay, this man was in an Oscar nominated movie, little known movie called Frankenstein, where he played the monster. Okay, if he says it's bad, I believe him. It's bad. Okay. When star Zendaya was asked about the new season at the premiere of her new film, The Drama, she said, "Gosh, it was a whirlwind. I did what I do in 8 months in like 4 months. It was like trying to get 8 episodes in at once. It just flew by me. I hope it turns out beautifully," she expressed. That's not good. This is not good. This is not good. Okay?